Hello, my name is Logan Potosky. I am a junior at John Carroll University, and this is my reel for the 2022 Jim Nantz Award.
Second down and 6 for John Carroll at their own 41-yard line. 10:07 and counting remaining here in this fourth quarter. They trail Baldwin Wallace 28-10. Two receivers on each side for the Blue Streaks. No tight ends. Evan McVeigh off the right hip of Jake Floria in a shotgun set. Now awaiting the snap. He has it. Play action fake. Looks to roll to his right. Faces some pressure. Sprinting to his right. Looking for anybody open. And Floria will just throw it away as he was facing some pressure from his blind side from the Baldwin Wallace defensive end, Sekou Imani. So it'll now be a 3rd down and 6 for the John Carroll Blue Streaks. And if they're going to want to potentially make this comeback, this is pretty much you must convert this 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, and on that last play, we saw Baldwin Wallace again. Trust your secondary. Went man with a blitz, get the pressure home quickly, allows that, and their secondary held up very well in coverage, so forces this 3rd down. Floria got to find something here. You have to try and get first down. This is the big play coming up.
3rd and 6 for John Carroll, thrown 41-yard line. Joey Torak jogs in motion from right to left. Shotgun snap. Floria looks, throws to his right. A bit of a low throw. Diving effort made. It is caught by Brennan Few, and he'll be ruled down at the Baldwin Wallace. Looks to be the 49-yard line. So a first down conversion for John Carroll when they needed it most.
Nice throw by Floria, but even better out by Few. Settles in along the coverage and gets past the sticks far enough to get the first down.
Hurry up set for John Carroll, 9:23 and counting remaining in this fourth quarter. They trail Baldwin Wallace 28-10. Joey Torak's jogging in motion from left to right. Shotgun snap to Floria. Has plenty of time to throw. Looks deep over the middle. Wide open. Brendan Few to the 20. He's to the 10. Makes one defender miss, and he is taken down at the 1-yard line of Baldwin Wallace. What a strike, wide open over the middle of the field, a 48-yard gain. And John Carroll, the offense is back in business.
I saw a defender trip there, Logan. I'm not sure if it was because Few's route was that good, because it was a corner post. He had a little bit of a move in there, or if he just slipped on the turf. But nonetheless, Few getting wide open again. John Carroll's best receiver, making big plays at the most crucial point in their game so far. Few he's an animal out there.
First and goal for John Carroll, the Baldwin Wallace 1-yard line, single receiver on each side. One tight end to the right, another one to the left. Evan McVeigh off the right hip of Floria. Shotgun snap, play action fake. Floria looks deep, back part of the end zone. And this one well over the outstretched arms of Gavin Martick. Incomplete, so now a 2nd down and goal for John Carroll with 8:35 left in the fourth.
Logan, I believe Brent Few is now third in John Carroll's single season career records now with the amount of receiving yards he's put up. Closing in on second place, as that belongs to Lane Rabolotto from 2012 with 1,098 yards. Few's just about, I believe, do some quick mental math, I think 10 or 15 yards away from that. So something else to look out for. 2nd
and goal for John Carroll from the Baldwin Wallace 1-yard line. 8:35 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Wide receiver Devin Limerick in motion from right to left. Shotgun snap. Floria faces some pressure from his left side. Will sprint to his right, looking for a man on the run. And that throw is incomplete. He was looking for Gavin Martick on the right half of the end zone. Bit of a sliding effort, could not quite come up with it. Now 3rd down and goal.
If Floria just had a little bit more time, he had Limerick running a little bit of an out and then back in. So he whipped out and then came back in. And it was open. Just Floria had to come off that read because the pressure was getting home, go out to his right, and Limerick was back over to the left. So great job by Paul Wallace to get some pressure there and force Floria off that read. Otherwise, that would have been a touchdown.
3rd down and goal for the John Carroll Blue Streaks at the Baldwin Wallace 1-yard line. Empty backfield for Jake Floria, 5 wide. Evan McVeigh jogging to the right hip of Jake Floria now. Now trips to the left. Shotgun snap to Floria. Hand off to McVeigh up the middle. Lunges for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, John Carroll. Evan McVeigh with rushing touchdown number 3 on the season cuts the Baldwin Wallace lead to 28-16 with 8:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Transition pass, right block to Wilson. Fake the layup, had it stripped away by Bucci. It goes out of bounds, and it is John Carroll basketball. Great hustle from the senior point guard, Bucci.
Yeah, Hannah Bucci able to get her hand in there. Her offensive player got a little bit by her, behind her. She was able to catch up, create a loose ball, and eventually hit it off the Blue Jay player's foot.
Olivia Nagy getting a well-deserved rest as Kaylin Underwood checks back in for her. Just over 2 minutes into this opening quarter, 28-12 John Carroll. Balfour, tough drive on the left baseline, goes up with the right hand. It's no good, but she draws a foul. And Sarah Balfour, who converted her first 2 attempts already, will have 2 more chances at the charity stripe.
Yeah, Sarah Balfour playing an aggressive style of basketball today. She's moving around with a purpose. Whether she's driving or putting up shots, she's exuding a lot of confidence.
First free throw rattles its way in. The senior guard from Olmsted Falls High School. Second free throw rattles in as well. 30-12 Blue Streak, 7:50 and counting remaining in this first half. Nagy makes her way back to the scorer's table after a quick rest. Left wing, Christ drives on Adler, steps back, left baseline. That might have been deflected. That jumper was short. And the Blue Streaks moving the other way quickly. Left wing, Heffington puts up a contested 3, just a bit short, couple bounces, no good. Underwood, a tough offensive rebound on the right block. She misses the layup, but she draws the foul and has a chance for 2 at the line. And Luke, offensive rebounding, a key factor for the Blue Streaks here in this one.
Absolutely. One of the keys to the game was which team is going to rebound better, especially considering Elizabeth Towns' size coming into this one. A plethora of players at least 5'9" or taller. So far, the Blue Streaks have been able to manage that pretty well.
First free throw good from Underwood. She drains the second as well. John Carroll leading 32-12. Just under 7.5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Christ on the far sideline, picked up by Adler. She hands it off to Wilson. Pass back to Christ, left wing, picked up by Adler once again. Ball works its way to McNulty on the right point. Defended by Balfour. Wide open top of the arc 3 from Wilson. A bit too strong and rebounded quickly by Abby Adler. She crosses over and makes her way past half court on the far sideline. Now hands off on the left wing to Balfour. Whistle blows. And an offensive foul has been called on Hannah Bucci of John Carroll.
Yeah, Bucci trying to get to her position on the floor. Ended up turning it into a ball screen, and she was moving still. So refs get her with the moving screen.
Nagy and Hoffman back in for John Carroll, and Claire Marchese made her first appearance for Elizabethtown in this one. 6:58 and counting remaining in this first half. 32-12, John Carroll leads. McNulty drives left block on Nagy. Tough fall-away layup. Bounced forever on the rim, but she couldn't get it to fall as Nagy collects another rebound. Balfour just across midcourt. Hands off to Hoffman, top of the arc, and she's picked up by Wilson. 19 and counting remains on the 30. Hoffman, pass to the left point, Balfour, jab steps, drives, stops in her tracks, kicks to the left corner, Adler for 3. That's an air ball over the rim. It goes out of bounds. And the ball will stay with the Blue Streaks as Elizabethtown not quite able to bring in that rebound.
Yeah, Blue Streaks have 8 seconds here. Let's see what they do.
Right baseline jumper, Adler right off the inbound, rattles in and out. Another offensive rebound for Underwood. Her up and under left hand layup is good. And we have a violation making the ball go the other way. Elizabethtown turns it over. John Carroll basketball. And we have a timeout on the floor. 6:20 to go in this first half. And this one has been all Blue Streaks as they lead Elizabethtown 34-12 on your home for the Blue Streaks. WJCU 88.7. Nearing 2 minutes to go in the first period. John Carroll was up 2-1, but Brockport has scored 4 consecutive. They've jumped out to a 5-2 lead. Blue Streaks looking to cut into their deficit.
This is a big possession here with just under 2 minutes now. John Carroll really needs a score for some momentum going into the next quarter.
Here's Ian Flynn. Works his way past a Golden Eagle. 35 and counting on the shot clock. Kevin Hack goes down low to the left, and Kevin Hack scores.
Like I was saying, big goal there. Definitely giving John Carroll some momentum. Now just 1:36 left.
Hack leading the OAC coming into this one with 17 goals, also leading the conference in shots with 50 coming into today. That's goal number 18 on the season and point number 20 on the season for the graduate student from Toledo, St. Francis de Sales High School. John Carroll able to stop the bleeding for the time being. They now trail by 2, 5-3. nearly 90 seconds left in the opening frame. There's another face-off, and another face-off win for Ethan Stiles of Brockport. Pass goes to all the way to the far side. Works its way back. Side of the field nearest us. And almost a clear for the Golden Eagles, and there is a successful one right there. Nearly 60 seconds to play. 12-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. That pass, a little bit too strong, but Golden Eagles retain the possession. Logan was by far the closest to the ball on the far sideline, so they will keep possession alive. Pass, shot, lower left of the cage, and that one is scored by Owen Van Wee. That's goal number 2 for him today. John Carroll scores, Brockport answers. Some more of that back and forth action going on, and the Golden Eagles lead 6-3 with just over 45 seconds left in the first.
Gaglio almost had that save there. He kind of went into a split. I saw it hit off his leg. That was kind of unfortunate. But again, 45 seconds left. There's still a lot of game to be played.
Gaglio's been a very busy goalkeeper so far. 11 shots already for Brockport so far. John Carroll has had 6 shots. And John Carroll, so far 0 of 1 in their extra man opportunities. Their man-up offense percentage coming into today, 3rd in Division III, nearly 63%. Shot clock turned off. Still a fight for the ground ball, and John Carroll nearly won possession, but instead it's Brockport, and they can have a last shot if they so choose. Coming up on 20 seconds left. Santillo near the restraining line. He'll spin, go down low. That one got deflected. That rolls its way out of bounds. Clock stops at just over 8 seconds to go. Here's a restart. Brockport looking for a quick shot. That one knocked away. And that is how we'll reach the end of 1 period. So John Carroll went up 2-1. Brockport with 3 unanswered to go up on the Blue Streaks. And eventually it's a 6-3 lead in favor of the Golden Eagles through 1 period. We'll step aside as we await the start of the second right here on your home for John Carroll Athletics, jcusports.com. We were just able to sit down with a few of the players on the John Carroll women's basketball team, and now joining us will be John Carroll women's basketball head coach Beth Andrews. Beth, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us here this afternoon, and first off, congratulations on receiving an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament.
Thank you. Thank you on both accounts. I'm happy to be here, and I'm really excited to be back in the NCAA tournament.
And, you know, this isn't your first time in the NCAA tournament. You're able to make it twice as a player, even able to make it in 2019 as an assistant coach. What does it mean to you to be able to lead this team to the tournament as the head coach of this illustrious program?
I'm just so happy that these 6 seniors and the rest of the team get another shot to play together because it's such a special group. And the NCAA tournament has a different vibe to it, different feelings, emotions, all of it. So to be able to be with them, get 1 more game in, hopefully 2, and hopefully keep moving on, I'm just really excited, and I'm proud. I'm proud that we get that opportunity.
And I guess this kind of builds on to what you were just talking about, that different vibe in the national tournament. So having played as a player twice, have you given any advice to your team yet as to, you know, the atmosphere and just the types of games that they should be expecting here this coming weekend?
You know, I'm very happy we just had that BW game because that is the NCAA vibe. The crowd, the emotions, things not going your way, kind of playing through dry spouts, all of it because of the floor we're going to be on. But, you know, we've been taking it a day at a time. We take it a play at a time. So I think that my best advice to them all would be play like it's your last because we're finally at that point where survive and advance is a true statement. And I think that overall our seniors, the urgency that they bring, should really provide a great atmosphere and ground for us as we enter into it.
And this is a team that seems to be built fairly similarly to your guys' team. So you have, for instance, for John Carroll, you have the nation's leading rebounder and shot blocker in Olivia Nagy. She stands at 6'2" at center. Nicole Heffington standing at 5'10", a forward playing both in the post and on the wing as well. But this is a team with a lot of size. A couple players at least 6 feet tall, some taller guards standing at about 5'10". What is it going to take to be facing and potentially beating a team that is so similar to yours in Elizabethtown?
Yeah, I think our conference has prepared us to play in a game like this, and something that people aren't used to is John Carroll's pace and pressure. So I think that that's something we're going to bring to the table. We're not changing who we are. Liv and Hef and Gail and Balfour and Kaylin, all of our bigs run the floor extremely well. So I think that's something that could give us a leg up heading in, especially now that we're able to have some days off and build up some of that stamina again. But overall, I think that with our experience, we have played in the NCAA tournament. We have played in conference championships. We've won conference championships. I think that's really going to help us going into this tournament, and I hope the girls remember all of that.
Very nice to hear. John Carroll women's basketball head coach Beth Andrews is our guest here on WJCU. John Carroll just received their 4th selection to the NCAA tournament in their program's history. So what will this week's schedule kind of be looking like for the team? I know Sarah and Abby and Kaylin just ended up telling me that practice at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, so getting off to a bright and early start, but I'm sure those emotions will be running high and that team will be ready to go.
Yeah, I think, as important as this game is, it's also important to remember it's just another game and not let pressure build. So that means we go back into our normal routine, and that's Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. And they love it, so they're a little dramatic about it all, but they do enjoy it. And then we go into a normal practice, and then I'm really excited to get down to Trine. Their facilities are beautiful. So, and then get our practice slot there and then get into a game.